Welcome to Board Game Impact. Today we're going to be doing a review of Galaxy Trucker by CGE. Now this is a game where basically your astronauts are on a transgalactic trek to get 1 point to win, but to get the most points you're the best winner. Now this is a very nice looking game where you build your ship, and there's a lot of different events that will go on throughout the gameplay. So we're going to get right into the review.
Okay, so there's a lot of elements to this game. It's a phenomenal, unique type of game that we haven't seen in other games. Component quality is phenomenal. The mechanics. It's a game we thoroughly enjoy, and we're very impressed with it. And so we're just going to go into how you play the game, and then we'll jump into the review. Okay, so how you play the game is you're going to want every tile upside down. You're going to want to pick your ship color. Each person will pick a ship color. Then what you're going to do is determine which stage you want to do. You want to do first stage, second,
or the third, which actually has a massive board to go on.
Or the third. And determine on which one you pick. You also will be choosing pretty much the galaxy or the where you're gonna be playing. So that's like pretty much your prologue, I guess. And then the behind it is the first one. This is the second one, and then this is the third one. Now we've yet to play the third one, or did we play the third one? I don't think we did.
No, we were gonna play the third one, but it was too late.
Yeah, so we played the first and second. We played the first several times, and we also did the prologue. So, and so there's the way you play is you have all the tiles upside down, and there's a timer. And so when you flip the timer, everyone starts grabbing tiles, and you're gonna want to build ships similar or somewhat different than this. You're gonna want to make sure you have battery powered shield. You're going to want cabinet. You have to pick your center, which is determined by the color. You're going to want cannons, and you want engines.
Also, cargo is important.
Yeah, cargo. Because the way you win, pretty much, the more cargo, and certain cargo gives you more points. Like the red cargo gives you 4 points, the yellow 3, the green 2, and the blue 1. And they're all indicated here or on any of the boards that you'll be playing with. And so with the cabinets, you're going to want to put your little meeples, and it's 2 per each one. You can trade the meeples for aliens. It's 2 for 1. You could pick the purple one or the brown one, and they do different things, and it's stated in the rule book. And so you're going to want to put these little crystals kind of on the battery parts of the game, and that's what determines like when you use a shield, you have to use 1, or when you use when you see the little green on some of these tiles, you have to use 1 energy for each one. If they don't have the green, like this one doesn't have the green, then it can be used to defend against something. But if it has the green, you have to use 1 of the battery power. The red, pretty much storage, can only hold red.
It can hold more than red. It's the only one that can hold red, though.
Oh, yeah, it's the only one that can hold red and any other color. Whereas the blue can only hold blue, yellow, and green cannot hold red. So, and then at the end of the game, the round, pretty much, you're going to be going forward or backwards, determined by the cards. Now, the cards do different things, like open space. There's, let's see, There's a lot of open space on this one. Okay, combat zone. And you're going to be rolling for most of these to determine if it hits. Because a lot of times, like you'd be defending against asteroids or meteor, they'll be either going down, up, right, or left. And if you have an open, pretty much, I forget what they call it here.
Open connection.
Open connection. Then if it hits like 7 that way, it would knock it off. And if you get knocked off, then it's -1 point at the end of the pretty much round. And not only that, but then it opens this area. So if it hits another 7, it can knock that one off right here. You can also lose your little meeples, and same thing when it goes up. But if it has like let's say if it went down 7, you notice that there's nothing that's blocking the block. And so there's no open connection. So that could block against, I forget if it was asteroid or meteor, one of them, whereas
the small meteor?
Yeah, the small meteor. And then the other one, you could block with a shield. So it tells you if you could block it, or if you could shoot it, or if it blocks if there's no connection. So all this information is located right here. It gives you the points, it gives you the round, it gives you everything. And so that's pretty much how you play the game. So we're just going to jump into the review. So what did you think about the rules?
I would give the rules a 4 out of 5 just because of this one simple reason. Everything else is good in the rulebook, but the meteors, though, it doesn't really tell you how the meteors work.
Yeah.
Like we had no idea. Basically, how meteors work is you roll 2 dice for the meteors, and it goes there. So 4, 5, and it's going up and down. So like that would be 4, 5. And basically, it's kind of confusing the way they say it in the rulebook. And we actually had to like research it and watch videos because we had no idea.
It's determined on, like if it was going straight down, the 4 and 5, you combine them so that equals 9.
Yep.
So it would hit the 9. Like if you're going left to right, you roll, that would be a 5. So it would hit the 5 this way. Going up, you roll again, that's an 8, so it goes up 8. And so you're pretty much adding the 2. Originally we thought it might be you split the 2 dice and one determines if it was going left, right, up, down. But no, it's combined the 2 dice number, and that determines because the cards will tell you what direction the meteors go. Like right here. And so like it's going straight down, the top one. So you would roll, and so I got like 8, so it would hit this one. And then the next one is left to right, so you would roll, and so it would be 6, so it would go here. It would hit this one. Right to left, 9, so it would hit right here.
That one actually get knocked off.
Yep, because it's got open connection.
There you go. Knocked off.
But you you'd be able to block with a shield.
Yeah.
But that's the one rule that we just had a little bit of conflict with or issues with because it wasn't really clear. It was a little vague. And so that's why he gave it 4 out of 5. I gave it 4 out of 5. So what did you think about the component quality?
Oh, the component quality for this game, 5 out of 5. If we were doing a scale from 1 to 10, this would be a 10.
Yeah.
I really like the timer, the dice look really cool. I really like the dice design, and the money, really straightforward. The astronaut meeples are really detailed. They look really cool. These battery tokens.
Got like little crystals.
Yeah, the battery tokens look amazing. The aliens look really cool as well. And another good thing about these little miniatures is that they don't take up a whole bunch of space in the box.
Yeah.
So they're really cool. I really like the art design on the little tokens.
Tiles?
Yeah, the tiles. The art design is really cool. The spaceship right here and all the cubes. The player boards have lots of cool things. The cards have lots of detail. So yeah, the 5 out of 5 for me, the components for sure.
All right, component quality, I would give it like a 4.5 out of 5. Like everything stated, the only thing I wish was a little bit better was the card quality. Card quality is kind of a little thin. It could be a little thicker. Over time, they might warp because they're so thin, and so that's the only issue I have with the the component quality. So component quality, 4.5 out of 5. So what did you have with the overall experience?
Well, this game experience should be a 5 out of 5. We had no complaints to the experience at all. This was really fun. There's lots of like strategies and different things were going on. A lot of things happen in the game, and the mechanics really work well with the game. So experience 5 out of 5 for me.
Yeah, so I would give it 5 out of 5. Great experience. Very little downtime because you're constantly grabbing tiles and the timer, and so everything's pretty much live where everyone's pretty much doing it at the same time, and then you're also even when you're interacting with the turn tracker and everything, you're pretty much everyone's doing it at the same time. So there's just very little downtime. Very unique experience because we never played a game like this, and it has a lot of mechanics that are really different from anything we've played before. So experience 5 out of 5. So what did you think about the overall mechanics?
Mechanics 5 out of 5. Really like the cards, how each one does a different thing, and you have to do what's stated on the card. And the fact that the simultaneous timer while building your ship is really cool. And you want to be first, but you also want to build the best ship. There's kind of some strategy there on which ones you want to go for.
Yeah, sometimes you don't want to be first either.
Yeah, and there's also, I like the way of how the money, how you have to put them in the little cargo slots, and you can get money through like the smugglers, like through the ships.
Yeah, when you sell the cargoes.
Yeah, and you can also get them by traveling to different planets. That's really cool as well. I like the dice rolling mechanic on the meteors because the meteors are cool. Plus, you could knock off some of your ship parts, which is really cool. Also, another reason why I like the mechanics so much, it's unique and original. We've never seen a game that has like unique mechanics like this. Like, these are really cool mechanics, and this is overall one of my favorite new games.
Yeah. So mechanics, I would give it 5 out of 5. Just like everything he stated, I'm not gonna repeat it, but one thing that I really like about the mechanics is you're able to play through different like stages, like 1, 2, and 3. And then with each stage, it pretty much makes the game either shorter or longer. And so it also makes it harder. And with each stage, you also have different cards that you pretty much use. And so it changes the way you play, the way you interact with the game. And so there's a lot of replayability with the game. And so great mechanics. So what did you think about the whole replayability?
5 out of 5 for sure, with the different boards that you can play, with different things that are shuffled in. Of course, you'll be building different ships each time. And there's rolling dice. The game will be so much different each time. Like our first and our second and our third game were all completely different games. It's completely different. This is by far one of our most replayable games. Lots of replayability. Yeah. This game is not a game that you will get bored quickly, and this game is definitely worth the cost. How much does it cost?
I don't know. Probably like 40, 45, I'm guessing.
Yeah, combined with the components and the replayability, this is an awesome game. But 5 out of 5 in the replayability for me.
Yeah, I would give it 5 out of 5. High replayability because you get to, like I said, choose 3 different stages, and each stage allows you to make the game longer or shorter. So you can almost play like a filler game, or if you want to play a full-on board game, you can play the longer one. And so you got different levels of difficulty and just replayability that other games just don't have. You're getting your money's worth with this game in so many different levels with the different mechanics, components, replayability, different cards. It's just very well thought out and very impressed. One of the highest replayability of games that we've ever played. So what did you think about the overall total?
This game gets a 4.5 out of 5, 9 out of 10. Really fun, unique board game with some of the coolest mechanics you've seen yet. Really nice looking components. So overall, that's my rating on Galaxy Trucker by CGE.
Okay, I would give it like a 4.9, like a 9.5 out of 10. This is almost like a perfect game for me, I think, because there's so many different elements to this game that it's like it scratches every aspect to it: luck based, timed, card, drafting, and just just different point salad. Does many things that I truly enjoy in a game, and it's very unique. And so, really like the game. I know the original game had an expansion. Can't wait to experience the expansion. I hope they come out with many. And so, just a phenomenal game, and it's going to be in our collection probably forever. This is probably one of the games that we'll never get rid of. So, 4.9, 9.5 out of 10. Anything you want to say?
Yeah, I would like to say that this is like this game. Like normally when a game has different modes, we don't try to play them all, but we wanted to play all the modes in this game. That's how much we like this game. But we actually had to stop because it was too late.
Yeah. So this is a game that we will continue to experience and come back to. Just a great game, great design. Very pleased that we got to play it. And so if you like this video, please subscribe. Social media is down below in the description. We're going to have a link of where to buy the game, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye!